Hello my dear friends, welcome to the YouTube channel Math Skill. Let's learn mathematics together. The aim of this channel is to help students overcome the fear of mathematics by learning the concept of math clearly. In this session, let's discuss about the chapter Quadratic Equations, wherein we are going to solve the third exercise, first problem, that is find the roots of the following quadratic equations if they exist by the method of completing the squares, and the equation is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals 0. This problem is a part of CBSE as well as NCERT for 10th standard mathematics. I am your trainer Venkatesh K. Now let us note down the problem to start the solution. I have noted down the problem. The expectation is that we will have to find the roots of the following quadratic equation by the method of completing the squares. In my earlier videos, we have already seen how to find out the roots of the equation by the method of factorization. Similar to factorization, completing the squares method is also one such method. So, by this particular method, we will have to find the roots of this particular quadratic equation. Now, let us start the solution. Before solving the problem, let's try to understand what this completing the squares method actually is. Now, the given equation looks like ax square plus bx plus c, which is standard form of a quadratic equation. How can we say that this looks like a standard form? That is, both the given equation and the standard form contains the first term as x square term, second term contains an x term, and third term is a constant term. Therefore, it looks like the standard form. Once the equation is in the standard form, then there are four basic steps what we have to follow to complete the method, that is completing the squares method. Step number 1 is to convert the first term to a perfect square. That is, it should look like a square term in a plus b or a minus b whole square. That is, how to convert the first term 2x square to a perfect square. So either we can divide the first term by 2, that is, upon dividing by 2, 2x square divided by 2 would be x square, which is a perfect square. Or we could also achieve converting the first term to a perfect square by multiplying 2x square by 2, that is, multiplying the first term by 2 upon multiplication. 2 into 2x square would be 4x square, or 4x square can also be written as 2x whole square. So because there is a whole square for 2x, therefore 2x square is converted to a perfect square. This is step number 1. Step number 2 is to convert the middle term of the equation as a 2ab term, and third step is to add and subtract b square. Upon adding and subtracting b square, finally the fourth step is to apply a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, and then we will have to simplify to find the roots of that particular equation. These four steps will ensure that we are following completing the squares method. Now let us see how to apply this. So as we have seen earlier, the first term can be converted to a perfect square either by multiplying or dividing. Let us consider the method of multiplying the first term 2x square by 2 to express it as a perfect square. In order to multiply the first term by 2, we have to multiply both LHS and RHS by 2. Upon multiplying by 2, we would be getting 2 multiplied by entire equation, that is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals 2 into 0. Since 2 is getting multiplied to 0 on RHS would be 2 into 0, which is 0, whereas 2 should be multiplied to all the terms, that is 2 into 2x square is 4x square, 2 into minus 7x is minus 14x, 2 into 3 is 6. Now 4x square can be written as 2x whole square, that is 2x whole square minus 14x plus 6 is equal to 0. This completes step number 1. Now coming to step number 2, which is related to expressing the middle term minus 14x as a 2ab term. In order to do that, let's first express it as a into the balance term, that is, here I have split 14x as 2x into 7, that is 7 2 is 14 into x is 14x. So the term is split up into two terms, 2x into 7, so that we are getting a into something. Now, in order to get a 2ab term, let's multiply and divide the middle term by 2. If we divide the middle term by 2, then we would be having 2 by 2 into 2x into 7. Now, in order to have a 2ab term, let's retain this 2 in the numerator, multiplied by 2x as it is, followed by whatever is left, that is 7 by 2. So these two terms have been grouped together. Now this looks like 2 multiplied by a, which is 2x, into whatever is left would now be b. This completes step number 2. Now step number 3 is to add and subtract 7 by 2 whole square, which is step number 3 is to add and subtract b square term, that is 7 by 2 whole square. Now if we are adding and subtracting 7 by 2 whole square, the LHS would be 2x whole square would be as it is, minus 2ab term also would be as it is, plus 7 by 2 whole square minus 7 by 2 whole square plus 6 is equal to 0. This completes step number 3. Step number 4 is to apply a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square formula. Because for 2ab term there is a minus, here we would be applying a minus b whole square. Now let us see what is that. So we know that a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square, or if you swap the terms of RHS to LHS and LHS to RHS, a square minus 2ab plus b square would be equal to a minus b whole square. Now these three terms in the formula looks like the three terms here, that is a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. So therefore it is similar to a minus b whole square formula. Now let us apply this formula to the first three terms, wherein wherever there is a in the formula there is 2x, and wherever there is b there is 7 by 2. Therefore 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square minus the remaining two terms as it is. This completes the step number 4. Now in order to find the value of x, we will have to simplify this equation so that we will be able to get the roots of this particular equation. Now let us see how to do that. Now to simplify 7 by 2 whole square, it looks like a by b whole power m, that is a power m by b power m. This is one of the formula in theory of indices. Now let us apply that particular formula here. 2x minus 7 by 2 whole square would remain as it is, minus 7 square by 2 square plus 6. Now 7 square is 49. 2 square is 4 plus 6 as it is. To simplify, let us take LCM between these two terms. 4 is the LCM. If 4 is the LCM, then first term 49 would be as it is, plus 6 into 4, that is 24. 6 4s are 24. Now we have minus 49 plus 24 whole divided by 4, which would be minus 25 divided by 4. To find the value of x, let's transpose minus 25 by 4 towards RHS. It would become plus 25 by 4. Therefore 2x minus 7 by 2 is equal to plus or minus square root of 25 by 4. Now 25 is 5 square, 4 is 2 square. Therefore square and root would get cancelled. We would be left with a term 5 by 2, that is this. Now let us substitute here. 2x minus 7 by 2 is equal to plus or minus 5 by 2. Now to find the value of x, let's transpose minus 7 by 2 towards RHS. We would be getting 7 by 2, which would become plus or minus 5 by 2. Since it is a quadratic, x can have two different values. Therefore 2x is equal to 7 by 2 plus 5 by 2, and 2x is equal to 7 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Let's take 2 as LCM in both the equations. Upon taking LCM as a 2, 7 plus 5 is 12 and 7 minus 5 is 2. On simplification, 2 ones are and 2 6 are, and 2 ones are 2 ones are. Therefore 2x is equal to 6 and 2x is equal to 1 are what we are getting. On transposing 2 towards RHS in both the equations, x is equal to 6 by 2 or x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 3 and x is equal to half are the required roots of this particular quadratic equation. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.